Okay, can practice bird watching. We'll start out with the easy one. Who's the big guy in the feeder? Did you say blue jay? Good job. All right, now let's see what else we got. On the ground, we have a couple of birds that I did a blog on called the snowbird as a nickname. You can see why. They love the snow. What are they? Dark-eyed juncos. Look up on the blue safflower feeder. You might have to zoom a little because I'm doing this through my window with my phone. You will see, what do you see? What do you think the one with the red head is called? And its mate, which is on the blue feeder. Those are house finches. Did you say that? Nice. Then we have, you can turn the corner here to this other little feeder here. You'll see a whole bunch of the same one that's up on the little suet feeder here. That just moved to the green feeder. What's that one? Goldfinch, American goldfinch. They've had a ton of those. Had like 60 already today. They're doing some kind of movement flocking thing that I'm not 100% sure what is going on. Another house finch there. Let's see if anybody else comes. Okay. How about this cute guy? Did you catch him? He was a tufted titmouse. Super cute. Now down on the ground here we have something mixing in with the juncos. Right there in the middle. Again, you have to zoom. The lighting is not going to be super terrific. That is a house sparrow. They're the ones that are, they are quite controversial because they are non-native species and they're pretty mean. They can destroy nests and take eggs out and kill other birds. The big guy here that just landed, he's the other non-native bird that a lot of people try to dissuade from coming to their feeders. He has a lot of pretty colors. He's a European starling. People just say starling. Okay. Let's see who else comes to the party. There's some different birds out in the tree. I'm just not 100% sure you'll be able to see that far. Okay, so on the deck over there, there is now a male house sparrow with the female. So there are probably a couple there. And you saw another tufted titmouse just there. Male house sparrow drinking. So up in the tree behind the heated bird bath, you see two birds. I don't know if you can zoom in far enough. We'll wait and see if they come over. Okay. One did. Oh, the camera scared them off. I don't know if you were able to see to get a good shot. It was a downy woodpecker. The other one, in case you did see when you zoomed in, was a white-breasted nuthatch. Got some more juncos. Oh, see if anybody else is coming. Oh, up on the top of the hook there, state bird of Massachusetts. Super cute little friendly black-capped chickadee. They tend to grab food and then run off with it. See the goldfinch eating? Finches are neat. They have a way to use their beaks, like you can see this one doing, where they can put the seed in their mouth and then get the seed out from the shell, like the safflower seed that this one is working on, and then spit out the seed and keep the nut inside. Most people know the bright red reflection you see in the tree there. Oop, he just went down below on the feeder, flying around down there. That one's a pretty easy, well-recognized northern cardinal. Let's see. I also saw 2 mourning doves out there in the tree, but you can't see them now. Let's see. There's a chickadee. Closer up. They're so friendly. I can hand feed them. Another cutie pie up in the feeder. Just started building a house in my yard. Building a nest inside the little house. Carolina Wren, half of my couple. They're pretty cute. They have a really neat song. Check out the blog I wrote about the Carolina Wrens. I also wrote a blog about the juncos. You can learn about them too. Anybody else we got? The juncos will be leaving soon. They just stay for the winter. And usually about April or May they leave. There's another tufted titmouse on the hook. Down on the ground now you can see them. Get a lot of those. Down on the feeder below, I don't know if you can see, up in the suet feeder, there is another Carolina Wren, and down on the green long feeder, there was a female cardinal, but she flew away. Starlings up in the tree. I have 1 couple. They've been here all winter. What else? And there are a lot of birds waiting in the trees to come in. If you look up there, you can see a whole bunch of birds waiting. They're all finches. Some are house finches, some are goldfinches. It's most of the usual suspects now. The only ones that haven't shown up yet, so you could meet them. Or the mourning doves close enough to see. And the bluebirds. There's your titmouse. You saw a chickadee back there. On the bird bath, you see a Carolina Wren. Oop. They're all gone. It was a Carolina Wren. Oh, and just on cue, the Bluebird came so you could meet this eastern Bluebird. Just put the blog up yesterday for this beauty. My handsome little male. Hoping that I get to have Bluebird babies this time. The bright red cardinal out in the tree. Let's see. On the blue safflower feeder, you see a female house sparrow. There's a goldfinch and a house finch on the railing. And there is the white-breasted nuthatch on the door there. On the little gate through the slats of wood. He's peeking over, and there he is for you. They're so cute. And they like to eat upside down. It's pretty cool. Had some robins around this morning, but I don't see any now. Most people know what robins look like. They're a thrush like the blue jays. I like the bluebirds. Have the same orange belly. There's a chickadee. And a titmouse. And there's Mrs. Blue. Nope. Actually, that is still Mr. Blue. Just moved. The female bluebirds will have less color on the belly and the head. And they're more of a blue-gray. There's a starling. 1 and 2. Drive to scare off. Thank you. Or they'll wipe out my feeder in a very quick time. Do you remember what these are? Carolina Wren and a titmouse. Got to learn all the usual suspects because pretty soon we're going to start having a lot of migrants coming in, beautiful ones, and you'll want to be able to recognize the difference. So if you know what's usually in your yard, you'll be able to see what's different. Oh, and there's a robin. Let's see if we can get it just because it came to the party. It's up in the tree near the blue jay. You're going to have to zoom in to see. The robins don't really come to my feeders. They like to eat seeds. Sometimes that falls on the ground. And I guess we could end with the same bird we started with, the blue jay.